Eso con el resto, eso, deja que le explique. Usted violó su derecho de inmigración, doméstico, federal o estatal. Usted fue arrestado. Lo que va a pasar, ahorita lo vamos a llevar a la oficina, lo vamos a procesar. Le voy a dar la oportunidad. Le voy a dar la oportunidad de llamar a su familiar. ¿Ok?
Precious, this is one of those ones I absolutely have no idea how to interpret how someone will be thinking in this kind of way, where you don't have your document, and then you are now going into a situation where you have to get physical with anyone. Even if you are the one that it's better that you are the one being attacked than you fighting or defending yourself. If you get into any kind of confrontation, it's that you are being attacked and you don't fight back, you just try to run away or leave this place, or just completely avoid that situation entirely. Because I know that there are many people who never get into these kinds of confrontation. Even those who are capable of fighting, people who are trained, whether it's martial artists or mixed martial artists, whatever, like they don't put themselves in a situation to fight just because they know how to fight. But you don't have your papers, and you are seeing what Trump is doing and Trump administration, how they've been enforcing the laws. You get yourself in this kind of situation. For me, it doesn't make sense, and I'm surprised, but I don't know what he's thinking. What do you think?
It's wild because the story said his battery charge was in May of 2025. So it's obvious everyone has been seeing since Trump came in January. Immediately stepped in. Immigration was the first thing, deporting of people, arresting criminals, which we do not have immigration status, and that's the first thing they started with. The first day or the second day, I think the second day was like, clamping down on people like that, and before they start expanding the network or the caliber of people that are being deported, whether with criminal record, just because they are illegal aliens. But now that is happening, you see that, and then you have a battery charge. Like, how does that make any sense? How do you go and find yourself in a fight, because battery means you lay your hands on somebody? Yeah. So how do you get in that mix where you lay your hands on someone and there's a charge, and now it's brought to the front, and now you've been arrested and he's going to be deported? Definitely, because he has a record. There's this America right now. If you have a record, and illegal aliens without records have been deported, how much more someone with a record is done? He's going back to Panama, where he's from. But it's quite sad because this is easily avoidable. But yeah, the thing is that people have chosen the life of, I don't want to say he's a criminal, but people who have chosen the wrong paths always end up, with the hand that is dealt to them. And this is what has happened. But it's just unfortunate. It's quite sad. And to, avoid these kind of things, avoid being in conflict, avoid being in the wrong place, wrong time. That's another thing. The wrong place, wrong time. Because if you're in the right place, a lot of times you can avoid all of this. A lot of times we can even call the police. Police will never really, not necessarily hand over him to ICE if he is a victim, or if, you get what I'm saying? Not
if he's a victim, there's a law that actually protects people who are victims of violent attacks. So you will even be protected under the law if
he's a because he's a victim, not he's the aggressor. Like you get what I'm saying? Don't be the aggressor. Don't be the aggressor. That's what. But I think that's the lesson from this video. If you're an illegal alien, if you're living in America right now, don't be an aggressor, because the law will get to you and ICE will come for you.
Exactly. It's as simple as that. Like, you never want to put yourself in that kind of situation. So, well, let's continue the video with the next thing from the same video.
Yeah, let us know what's going on.
Three counties.
This guy is a rap sheet, man. This guy has a rap sheet. And he's European.
God, man, this
Aggravated
is
assault of a police officer. Now, Wale, look at this. Since 2023, this guy has been living in the country probably illegal. 2003. So possibly from that time, he's been in the country illegally, right?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Allegedly from this conversation, from this video, but his rap sheet is from 2003. Retail theft, criminal trespassing, cocaine possession, burglary, aggravated assault of police. That one is even mad.
It should have been deported in 2012.
Like
after
exactly,
that.
so deported like cocaine possession 2010. Like okay, retail theft. If you don't deport him for retail theft, criminal trespassing. If you don't like come on cocaine possession, deport him, please. He's not deported. Burglary, which is what that guy, the video we made about the guy that went to Vietnam to steal. Like this is what it is. This person is foreigner in the country and is stealing. This guy should have been deported, you know. The aggravated assault on the police officer was even before the book, so he should have been deported after.
I think after the assault, he should have been deported. So
yeah, because the assault on the police officer now he should have been deported. But this is crazy because this guy is European. I think that's the interesting part.
Yeah, exactly. So he's from Lithuania. Am I correct? From
Lithuania, yes, Lithuania. Yeah, you're right, Lithuania.
Yeah, it's from Lithuania. Lithuania is one of the countries that I visited in Europe, and I lived in Estonia, Latvia. So Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia, they are the Baltic countries, which is basically that by the Baltic Sea. So they are not too far from each other. You can easily visit anyone from wherever you are, even just using public transportation. A bus can take you directly from Estonia straight to Lithuania, and from Lithuania, but you can go in that direction. So having been to Lithuania, I'm not sure what the benefits is getting are that is committing this crime here and he doesn't want to return back to his country, because at least there might not be opportunities for a lot of jobs, for a lot of every other thing, but there's still something that you can do if you're Lithuanian. Like you can learn any kind of trade, and you start doing that. And if you're Lithuanian, you can pretty much also travel across the EU, which is about 27 countries if I remember correctly, and then work in any of those countries. As typically they need physical. A lot of people in Eastern Europe move to the Western Europe of physical kind of labor, and you can do that. Like it's easy for you to do that. I'm not sure why you would want to remain in the US and commit all these crimes, and you think that like nothing is going to happen to you. I'm not sure. I plus it doesn't even have his document. You're not a citizen.
Maybe he thinks he's untouchable. Maybe he thinks he's untouchable. That's the only reason I can think of. Also because he's European, quote unquote, right? He's not expected to be deported, quote unquote, right? But is to show you that the Trump administration don't care about who you are. That's what this is. This is what it shows. Doesn't care about who you are. You're here illegally, you commit crime, you will be deported. And that's what this shows, And I think it's important to put this out there so that people also realize that Europeans are also being deported. And this is the one we have on camera. We don't know how many others are there that have been deported, or that have probably just gone back, like when the Brexit thing happened in the UK and people just went back to their country. I'm sure there are several like that will probably just up and say, I'm going back to Europe. And they've gone back to their country.
I remember there was also like this celebrity. It's popular on TikTok, and it used like body languages to demonstrate like a video or something like that. Is it Kebby?
I don't know. He's like, is it French? Is it Italian? I'm not sure which one.
I think it's originally from Senegal and then it moved to Italy. That's why
it's Italian. Okay, yeah.
So he was also caught up in all this, and ICE picked him up and said, "Well, the guy had an agreement with ICE. Please, I'm going back to my country tomorrow next week."
Yeah.
He left immediately.
Immediately, because, and so maybe But that's a celebrity. That's different. His case is even different. He's not trying to stay. I don't think he's trying to stay in the US. Of course, he has the means. That's why he's like, hey, I'm just, hey, let's just keep this on the low. I'm just going to leave. Even though I still made it public, he went to the news, but he just left quietly and nothing happened. But for this guy,
no, I think there's a deal like that for a lot of people. Like, if
you are going to leave, if you can self-deport and you're saying, hey, I'm going to self-deport right now. I think they'll just let you go ahead and do it and just drop you off at the airport. I think they'll just drop you off at the airport. Yeah.
So right now, I'm not sure if they do it post arrest, but definitely before arrest they encourage it. But I'm not sure if they do it post arrest. That's the only thing I'm not sure.
I think because of his status.
Yeah.
I think because of his own status, I don't think, in my opinion, it would not require much of ado to get a visa.
He has a lot to lose, basically. If he doesn't
I don't think he will have a lot to do to get a plane ticket. For someone of that caliber, it's like, hey, you know what? Hey, I'm leaving. I'm heading right now to the airport. Just, I don't think there's a need to hold him in the detention center. I think people can try. You can get a good lawyer and say, hey, we'll just go to the airport right now and leave, and he's leaving. I don't think guys is going to keep him. What are you keeping him for?
I think that's the key word. He's able to get a good lawyer to be able to make that arrangement
and say, hey, I'm just leaving. I'm going to the airport and leaving. There's no point keeping the person. He has not committed any crime. So
exactly. Well, yeah, so this is one of those videos. We hope you learned something that, the immigration crackdown from the Trump administration is widespread. It's not restricted to Latin American or African, generally speaking. They are going for everyone. But from us, we always say, please follow the law. If you don't have a document, start working or finding a way to ensure that you become a legal, whether resident or finding a pathway to citizenship. So from us, that's what we will always encourage. Precious, any last words?
Nope. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for joining us, and on to the next one.
Yes, please like, share, subscribe. Last thing. All right.
Right. Bye now.